Daily English Lesson 30. Handling Disagreements Calmly. Today's lesson focuses on handling disagreements calmly. Disagreements happen in daily life. They happen at work. They happen with friends and family. Learning how to disagree calmly is an important skill. It helps you protect relationships. It also helps you express your thoughts clearly. Let's begin with the word disagree. Disagree means having a different opinion. Example: I disagree with that idea. Now let's talk about calm. Calm means relaxed and controlled. Example: please stay calm. Handling disagreements calmly means controlling emotions. It also means choosing words carefully. Let's start with a gentle opening. I understand what you're saying. This sentence shows respect. Now, let's explain understand. Understand means knowing another person's view. Example: I understand your concern. Next, we add our own opinion. We do this carefully. Let's introduce a useful sentence. I see it a bit differently. This sentence shows disagreement. It does not sound aggressive. Now let's explain differently. Differently means not the same way. Example: I think about it differently. Let's talk about what to avoid. Avoid blaming language. Avoid strong emotional words. Now let's look at a short comparison. Strong and risky sentence: you are wrong. Calmer and safer sentence: I'm not sure I agree. Now let's explain not sure. Not sure makes the sentence softer. Example: I'm not sure this is correct. Let's talk about giving reasons. Reasons explain why you disagree. They reduce conflict. Let's introduce a linking phrase. From my perspective. Now, let's explain perspective. Perspective means point of view. Example: from my perspective, timing matters. Now let's practice a short dialogue. Dialogue 1. Calm disagreement. I think we should leave earlier. I understand. I see it a bit differently. I think we still have enough time. Now let's talk about tone. Tone is how your voice sounds. Calm tone matters as much as words. Let's explain tone again. Tone shows emotion. Example: his tone was calm. Now let's talk about body language. Body language includes posture and gestures. Relaxed body language supports calm speech. Now, let's talk about asking questions during disagreement. Questions show interest. They reduce tension. Let's introduce a helpful question. Can you tell me more about that? Now let's explain tell me more. This phrase invites explanation. Example: tell me more about your idea. Now, let's talk about partial agreement. Partial agreement means agreeing with one part. Let's introduce a useful sentence. I agree with you on that point. Then we add a different view. But I have a concern. Let's explain concern. A concern is something you worry about. Example: cost is my concern. Now let's look at another dialogue. Dialogue 2. Partial agreement. I agree with you about the goal, but I'm worried about the deadline. Now, let's talk about emotional control. Emotions can rise during disagreements. Pausing helps. Let's explain pause. Pause means stop briefly. Example, let's pause for a moment. Pausing gives you time to think. It also prevents strong reactions. Now, let's talk about ending a disagreement politely. Ending well is important. Let's introduce a respectful closing. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. Let's explain why this works. It shows appreciation. It keeps the relationship positive. Now, let's move to phrase focus. Phrase focus. Useful phrases for calm disagreement. I understand your point shows respect. I see it differently shows disagreement politely. From my perspective, introduces your view. Can you tell me more invites explanation? Now let's move to today's grammar point. Daily grammar. Using softening expressions. Softening expressions reduce directness. They make disagreement easier to accept. Common softeners include a bit and not sure. Example, this feels a bit rushed. Example, I'm not sure this will work. Softening expressions protect relationships. Before we finish, let's talk about why this lesson matters. Disagreements are normal. Handling them calmly builds trust. Now let's move to the review section. Review section. Key points from Lesson 30. Disagreements happen in daily life. Calm language prevents conflict. Respectful openings reduce tension. Soft disagreement sounds more natural. Tone and body language matter. Daily grammar focused on softening expressions. This lesson builds confidence in difficult conversations.